Feeling like rock. Yeah, the X on my chest. I just wanna put some X on some checks. I'm coming through. People from the best. And putting my foot on these niggas' necks. Wait for it. The world is killing my prince. Even no prince on the prince. It's really not making no sense. But dollars they mean everything. Couple fighting in the wrong drain. America's the new crime thing. Maybe I'm tripping on shit that I'm hearing. Got me wishing for the wrong thing. Revolution is on social media. Digesting what the media. I'm thinking some shit. And out to my feet. And keeping the sleep. My feet in our knees. And watching us sleep. What up, y'all? It's your boy. Go and see Spaceship Boys. How y'all feeling? It is the holidays. It is the holidays. It is the holidays. I'm back for another edition of Straight Talk with Spaceship right here, brought to you by TheWildOutRadio.com. Go DJ, Yellowbone Productions, all points in between. And I'm at home. Kids are gone. I've done my due diligence for my Christmas spirit, and I'm chilling now. So I was like, I should get up and do a podcast. Now, the crazy thing about it was, I had an idea for a podcast last night. And sometimes we don't understand how hard it is to necessarily create these podcasts. But I had an idea. I was like, I'm going to wake up today and I'm going to do the podcast. And I totally forgot what it was about. But I wanted to bring up this topic. As y'all see, episode 19 today is brought to you by J. Rich Designs. Please holler at my girl, Petty Richardson, and J. Rich Designs for all your custom clothing needs. Most people that know me, or most people that follow me or follow the Wild Out Radio, follow Spaceship Oasis, understands my story and gets my story and gets that I've been pretty much on my own for a very long time. And I'm not a big holiday celebrator. I'm an empath. And so with that means even when the seasons change or the holidays change, my body, my emotional imbalance kicks in. It's not on purpose. It's not intentional. I just get in a very somber mood. I get in a very sad mood. I get in a very isolated mood to where I really don't want to be around people. What up, Demon? So I've never really been a holiday celebrator. There was points of times when, I would even be like, I don't celebrate holidays. We don't celebrate holidays, right? But today's show is actually called Enjoy the Holidays. As I've been getting older, as I've been walking more into my purpose as a man, as I've been filtering the things that I've learned and keeping the things that I need, I won't say I enjoy the holidays, but what bothers me in the purpose of this podcast today is how many people are doing I don't celebrate holidays. Holidays are a pagan holiday. Holidays don't mean anything. It's a white man holiday. I get that. Remember, I just said I used to be like that to a certain extent, but it was for me. It was never so much. It was a pagan holiday. I'm anti-holiday because I had a different vision for holidays. Right, like. People spend holidays with family. I wasn't with families. People spend holidays to get things. I was what is the word? Not a consumer, but like I worked on holidays. I made most of my working money and working capital on holidays. So for me, a holiday wasn't for me to celebrate. A holiday was for me to make money and to maximize my income. But I've never really been on that, it's a white person's holiday. All these holidays are white people holidays, and we can't pick and choose which holidays we celebrate. For me, it was just like I said, a sad moment. So the conversation I want to talk about today more so is just pay attention to what holidays are for in your life. We look at the abstract, we look at the materialistic, but think about this. In most places, kids have 2 weeks off of school to spend time with their parents, to spend time with you, so you can catch up on them and catch up on their growth. Even me as a teacher, one of the most exciting times for me is when kids come back from the holidays. They've been gone 2 weeks. You see growth spurts. You hear their voices get deeper. You see a maturity level because I teach 8th grade. So you see a maturity level with these kids that you may not have seen the first semester. And if you're not being intentional, if you're not paying attention to that, you are missing 2 weeks that's very vital and critical in your kid's life. Okay. We are looking at holidays in a bad or a wrong light, in an inconsiderate light, right? We need to look at these holidays as an opportunity to recharge our batteries. We need to not, oh, I got 2 weeks off, I can turn up. Rest. You remember how all them other 50 weeks of the year you talk about how tired you is, how much your job getting on your nerve? Well, this is the time where you should be actually recharging your batteries. This is your time when you should be getting in tune with you. This is the time when you should be talking to your kids, spending time with your kids, and understanding and learning your kids, getting them prepared for the next half of school, right? This is the time when you can sit back and talk to your friends and family. Oh, girl, I just be so busy. Well, stop being so busy. As a teacher, I don't like taking many days off of work, but I look on the calendar to see what days we have. And typically, besides this COVID day, because this COVID year, excuse me, we've had a day off each month. I try not to look at those days as days off. I look at those days as days to catch up, right? I look at those days as days to catch up. I look at situations where in a positive light so that I can be effective and maximize my time here on earth. And I think that we're taking these holidays, we think we're taking these opportunities to build relationships, to character build ourselves, to character build our friends, to character build our family, and to really be intentional with our love. I personally think that we say certain words, certain terms, certain things just for the hell of it, just because it sounds good, such as I love you, such as I miss you, such as I want the best for you. Because when we have these opportunities like the holidays, we're too busy worried about turning up. We're too busy worried about gifts. We're too busy worried about other things that really don't matter. We argue over things that don't matter. Or we debate over things that don't matter. We let little situations, we don't pay attention. And like I say, for me, the last 4 years of my life, I have come to recognize how my body shifts, how my emotional balance shifts. And the sad part is, once again, there's holidays damn near every month, so I feel a certain way all the time. But I try to fight out those ways. I plan on cooking for Christmas, and some of you may see this on Christmas Day. Some of you may have watched this live previously, as of now. But I plan on cooking for Christmas, and I plan on, because I know I'm not going to eat all that shit. I plan on going to feed the homeless people, not taking it to a homeless shelter, not uh, calling someone who just didn't want to cook. Now, I am probably going to have people come over, probably play some games. Depends on how I feel. Depends on how I feel, because I've learned about myself. I don't like crowds. I get anxiety, right? But I still want to help people. I still want to do things with people. And I think that we don't take time to enjoy the holidays, because by the time the holidays is over, we're not even rested. We're not even recharged. We haven't even really took time for ourselves to get back to our happy place, right? Y'all make sure y'all share this. Share this on your page right now. Just hit the share button. Start the watch party so people can understand it and people can see this. These are just my opinions now, y'all. Like I say, I've never been a big holiday person. I got, a couple gifts under the tree. Shout out to Mr. Manuel with Tyrac. Shout out to my leader Lee for the cologne. Shout out to Nay with the hat. Shout out to, what else did I get? My son Fat Boy got me a bow tie and some suspenders. And I think that's about it, y'all. But if I look at it in that light, of course I'm gonna be offended. If I look at it by how much stuff is under the Christmas tree for me, of course I'm gonna be offended. Of course I'm gonna be mad. Of course I'm gonna want more. But what does that really fucking matter? What happened to the thought of people? What happened to the love of people? This is time for me when I'm off. I try to pull up on people. I try to go see people and tap in. I called one of my sorors today, and we never video chat. And so I told her, I said, I needed to just check on you. I know we talk, sometime, and you tell me you're doing good, but I want to see your face. I wanted to make sure you're good because I know that some days you're not good. Oh, shout out to that song that I was playing earlier. Somebody just asked, what was that song? That was King X, myself, and Dirt Beats. Please check out Roots of Soul 2. I posted on my page today. So you can definitely check that out. It's a dope album. Dirt is amazing. But, I want to sit back and I want to enjoy the holidays. I see people that have issues and confrontations and, baby mama and baby daddy issues. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. You can't have an argument. You can't have an argument if you're not arguing. I know that's a hard thing to do. I know that's a hard pill to swallow. But right now is not the time. We have to have self-care. We have to have self-love. We have to take care of ourselves. And I think sometimes we are so worried about keeping up with the Joneses. We're so worried about keeping up with what other people are doing and trying to stay in the loop. I see people stressing over a PS5. I don't know much about video game consoles. I don't. I'm be real. I don't give a fuck to see how much different it is from a PS2. I won't even say a PS4 because I ain't got that either. I don't give a fuck to see how much different it is from a PS3, a 2, a 1. I have an Xbox. I don't care what kind of. If I play like one game, my kids play more games on that bitch than I do. But we see people stressing because they can't get their kids certain gifts. What are you teaching your kids? What are you teaching you? Like, it's so funny, and I'll use myself. My son, one of my sons, was acting up in school, and his mom called me and said he ain't getting shit for Christmas. That's cool. That's fine, right? And then about a week, 2 weeks ago, I called her and said, just random conversation. We talking, yeah. So what you get him for Christmas? Oh, I got him this. I thought you wouldn't get him nothing. Well, I ain't get him no PS5. Now, some of you may say, get him something. Some of you may be on my side where, hey, nigga gonna have to learn. If I say you're not getting shit, you're not getting shit. Now, I did get him some stuff. I got him some clothes. I got him some books. I got him one toy. I got him one fucking toy. But the time we spent together, the time we spent reading and talking and chilling is more important to him than a toy. Because he got a gang of toys in this fucking room. They got a gang of toys. They're not hurting for no toys. We put pressure on ourselves to make other people happy when we don't have to. And that takes away the enjoyment of the holidays. We put pressure to live up to certain standards for the holidays. We put pressure to do certain things for the holidays. And you're not able to enjoy the holiday. You're not able to enjoy yourself. You're not able to enjoy the fulfillment of life. Do something. Have fun. If you can't get certain things, don't worry about them. And don't feel guilty about it. Right? Right? Because that's what we do too. We feel guilty about it, and it takes us down a level. It takes us down a notch. Now we're complaining. Now we're anxious. Take this break to find who you are. Take this break to find who your kids are. Take this break to connect with loved ones that you haven't had an opportunity to. Right? I've talked to people, I've seen people, oh my God, I've been so busy. I've been doing this and this and this and this and this and this. Whoa. Maybe that's part of the holidays I don't fuck with. Maybe that's part of the holidays that I don't fuck with. because um, I'm good. I'm not going to be stressed out over this shit. I'm not going to be stressed out over the holiday. I already got shit bothering me. It's hard. It's hard. Let me tell you something, guys. And this is the transparent moment. It's hard for me knowing my mother is alive and that we don't converse on holiday. It's hard for me as a single father when my kids question, where's your mother? Who are these people on your wall? Where's your grandma and granddad? I can't call my grandma and say Merry Christmas. I can't call my granddad and say Merry Christmas. I can look up in the sky and I can act like they said it back. I can even say it in my mind, what I just did, say it in my mind as if, my grandmother was just talking to me. I said, Merry Christmas, nigga. That's what I just said in my head, John. Merry Christmas, nigga. You hear me? But I don't know if that's her or that's just me. Right. Um, it was hard. And this is what I want to say to you people. Like, it was hard, like growing up and not enjoying holidays like other people. It's hard when you're in relationships and people want to celebrate holidays and you just don't know how. I think one of the biggest things for me in 2020, and I hope this isn't a big tangent, I've realized I don't know how to love things like that. I don't know how to enjoy things like 4th of July is just a day to me. New Year's is a day to make money. I do shows on New Year's Eve. I don't give a fuck about going to no club. I don't celebrate Mother's Day. I don't celebrate Valentine's or Halloween. Or I cook for Thanksgiving. I like to cook. So the winter holidays is more my speed. 4th of July is okay. I'll barbecue. I'll barbecue anytime though. I ain't doing no fireworks. I don't get that. Like that's what we do for that holiday. I don't get that. Now that if we want to talk about white holidays, 4th of July is some bullshit. The 4th of July is some bullshit. Because the world don't celebrate Juneteenth like they celebrate 4th of July. And 4th of July has nothing to do with my independence. Now, Christmas, I've had people say, well, so what are you? You're an atheist, you're a Jehovah's Witness. Like, I grew up Kojic. I grew up around Christmas trees. I grew up around Christmas time. But shit went under my tree. Not for me. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it Christmassy. Grandma cooked. I already eat. But once I went to college, once I, got kicked out of grandma's house, and then once I went to college, it just on holidays I didn't go home all the time. I would take trips. I would go with other people, and that bothered me. That stuck with me. I remember when Jayla was first born, and I would go over her family's crib for holidays, and I felt like a sore thumb. I wasn't jubilant. I was angry. I was hurt. Right? I was. I felt purposeless. I can't enjoy this. Oh, Merry Christmas. And see, this is the part. People are like, oh, well, you can come over with my family. The part that got me was when your family starts talking about memories, when your family start doing family shit together. Me and my siblings don't have dance steps. We never sung a song together and embarrassed ourselves. We never did stockings. And I don't think I've ever received a Christmas gift from my siblings. I don't know if I ever, since I'll say over the age of 10, maybe 11. I don't think I've ever received a Christmas gift from my mom. Definitely not my dad. I've never, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it was, why am I fucking waking up this early in the morning? I had every excuse in the world, really, not to enjoy the holidays. You want me to wake up for what? So everybody else can open their presents? I ain't got shit up on that tree. I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna go shovel some snow. I'm gonna come back in the house, watch some wrestling, wait on the food. Maybe watch some basketball if y'all let me see the TV. I don't have memories of adolescent Christmases to live on. I don't have those. So if you've had those, if you got those, take time to cherish those. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this holiday season. Now, there may be some of you that want to try to, oh, Ship, you can come stay with me or you can come do this. It's not that easy. So respect those. And you want to try to slowly build them up, slowly try to understand, because you got to realize there's a lot of people who don't know how to act accordingly. They don't conjure this. I had a situation last night, and we did a Secret Santa in the teacher group. What up, BTM? And somebody got somebody a gift that they didn't really like at Secret Santa. And people were laughing and joking, and I was sitting there like, what if this person did not know how to get Christmas gifts? I am not a great gift picker. If you've ever gotten a gift from me and you hated my gift I got you, I am sorry. But that's just me. And they were so adamant and so spiteful about it. It was like, really, like, you don't know what this person was thinking. You don't know who this person, excuse me, y'all. First of all, you don't know who this person is. But for somebody to try to maybe possibly come out their shell, you have to look at the other end of the spectrum. And that's what I had to do. For a person who may not have never bought gifts, or a person who doesn't know someone, or a person who, doesn't do that. That's probably the best they could think of at that time. I know for me, doing the Secret Santa, I'm like, I don't be knowing what to get people. They be wanting to do Secret Santa at work. I'm like, oh, you can get them a gift card. Yeah, that's cool. But that don't feel intentional to me. That just feels like getting them something. If you give me a gift, get me something I don't want something that I don't want. So I understand that person's issue with their gift. But that's for somebody who knows me. If somebody who does not know me, they give me a gift card, I'm not going to ridicule that. I'm not going to be hateful of that. I'm not going to disregard that. I'm going to be appreciative. I got gift cards in this house that I've never fucking used. I got to find them home. Like for real. Like for real. But the point of all of this is we find too much stuff to nitpick about when this is the holiday season. We find too much stuff to cover up what this season should truly be about. Because in the black community, we try to find reasons not to enjoy our time on earth. And I sit back and I got a Grinch hoodie and I got a Bah Humbug hat. And I sit back, and sometimes I've been that negative person, but I'd rather stay out the way now and appreciate. I get to spend 5-6 days with my boys and my daughter, and we ain't got to worry about going to school tomorrow. That's what this season is for me. It might not be for Christmas. It might not be for presents. It might not be for fa la 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 la. Right? That's not what this time is for me. This time is for me to relax. This time for me to look at my data. This time is for me to catch up on my schoolwork, catch up on my house cleaning, spend time with my family and my friends, and do some dope shit. And if that's what the holidays mean for you, then let that mean that. If the holidays mean go travel somewhere different, let that mean that. But don't sit back and discourage other motherfuckers from liking this time. Don't sit back and discourage other people from enjoying this time. Don't sit back and try to make your environment such a hateful place that nobody wants to be around you. I know my attitude on holiday, so I stay away from people. I can post funny shit on Facebook all day long. From the comfort of my home. I might not want to see you. I might not want to be around you. J-Rock knows. J-Rock invited me to Christmas brunch tomorrow. And she said, well, I understand if you don't show up. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. So depending on how I feel on Christmas Day, when I wake up, is if I'm going to decide if I'm going to go over there and be around people, because most of the people, and I'm family to her, and I'm family to most. I'm closer to that than anybody else, and closer to her people. They know me. But even then, I can't stay long. I'll be over there an hour, maybe 2 hours. Hey, what up, though? Man, chilling. Merry Christmas. How y'all feeling? Good, good. All right, J Rock. Yeah, I'm finna go home. What you about to do? Nothing. But I'd rather be at home than let my attitude turn and disengage the whole situation. I don't want to be that uncomfortable person. I don't want to make people uncomfortable because I know my flaws. And this is part of enjoying the holidays. Detach. Detach. Don't be overwhelmed. Not on purpose. Like, right? Right? Like, you don't have to put yourself in negative situations. You don't have to be that person with something negative to say. You can remove yourself from situations. I sat back the other day and I thought, damn, I ain't spent a lot, but I spent a lot, right? On gifts. And I said, dang, I don't have enough money for the rest of the month. Then I had to stop thinking about that because I did it. I did it. I spent that money, so I better have enough money for the rest of the month. I better be able to budget the rest of my finances, right? I'm cooking food. I put out the invite. If I'm going to put myself in that situation, I don't need people to come over and then I have an attitude. I don't need to go back to work in January. Hey, how was your holiday? I ain't had no break. I was working the whole time. Man, look, this thing here, this phone here, it rarely goes off. My calendar says Christmas Eve, work, and Thursday night house party. There will not be a Thursday night house party. We on break. But that's because we need to rest. J Rock and I have agreed. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. We don't have to keep doing the show. We don't, that's one thing I've learned. You know me, I'm a squirrel. I go off on tangents, right? But I've learned, excuse me, I've learned to be careful of doing too many shows. If we need to take a break from the radio show, if we need to take a break from the house party, if I need to take a break from doing live shows, if I need to take a break from school, if I need to take a break from people, I do that. But it helps me enjoy what I do. It helps me disconnect. It helps me recharge. It helps me for my mental health. And I want to in 2021, I think I mentioned this last time, I want to do a show on male mental health. Right? Because that is something that we talk about that we're still oblivious to when it's in action. And not just male mental health, people mental health. We expect people, if they're not coughing, if they don't have COVID right now, if they're not with the flu, that they're okay. No. Mental health is what you cannot see. How is your brain working? And part of enjoying the holidays is making sure your brain, use this time to exercise your brain into positive thoughts. That's, like I say, for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been trying to get more into the holiday spirit. And I know it's a slow process, but that's what I've been trying to do. I try to do little things to flex my mental muscle to enjoy the holidays a little bit more. I try to, I put up a Christmas tree a couple years ago. The first step, it was about 4 years ago. About 4 years ago, I bought my first ever Christmas tree. Definitely, Valandria, we'll definitely get together. Hit me up and we can talk about that. And we can get you on the show. I don't mind. I want special guests. I've done 19 shows and I've never had a guest on Straight Talk with Spaceship. So I'm definitely down with that for 2021. But About 4 years ago, I bought my first Christmas tree ever, ever, ever. And I had my first Christmas, quasi Christmas with my kids. And, for me, I didn't have, what up, Polo? I didn't have like Christmas with my kids. I would get their gifts. We would do Christmas early. And because we did Christmas early, I was like, man, fuck it. I ain't doing all that shit. They just get their presents and keep it pushing. My daughter, I see her, before or after. I don't have to wrap her gift up. But then I started with the ambiance. I put up a Christmas tree with lights. I've never put lights up in my house or anything. I don't have a wreath or anything, but I tried to do that ambiance. Then I started, actually wrapping the gifts. You know what I'm saying? It made me want to wrap the gifts. And then I started feeding people. Then I went to go see Christmas lights out in Plano. And if y'all haven't been out to Plano to see the Christmas lights, it's a beautiful thing. And it really started getting me into the Christmas spirit. Like my Grinchy ass was smiling and enjoying that shit, taking pictures and shit, like being real oatmeal cream pie-ish around this bitch. And I'll say this to my men, and I'm trying to do this. It's okay. I won't say be soft, but it's okay to enjoy certain things. And I'm a scowler. I rarely smile, but I had to learn to enjoy things like that. My kids liked going to see the Christmas lights. So why not take them and enjoy it with them and embarrass myself a little bit? As Black people in our Black community, we don't embarrass ourselves enough. Because we don't want to be embarrassed. We're taught that these gaffes are a bad thing. I'm going to sing Jingle Bells with my kids. I'm going to sing the 12 Days of Christmas. I'm going to sing Silent Night. Now, I'm not going to go on the street corner and Christmas carol like I'm in next Friday and shit, or Friday after next. What these bitches doing on this corner? You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to do that. I'm going to wear a Christmas hat. I'm going to wear, I've never had an ugly sweater. That may be next year. I may get an ugly sweater for next year. I've never had an ugly sweater or anything like that. I wore my Grinch hoodie to school, but besides that, I didn't dress up. I'm not that person, and I don't have to be that person if it doesn't make. But I don't have to. I don't have to be overly Christmassy. But it's okay to enjoy this time. Anybody that's watching this show, let me tell you something. You've damn near made it. You've made it to Christmas Eve, and you're alive. And by my fucking count, a lot of people did not live to see Christmas this year that were here last year. We take that shit for granted because we expect to be here in good health until that shit happens to us. But I don't even know the number. I don't even know the number we're at now. I haven't looked at the number in a while. But we assume that, but a lot of people didn't make it to see Christmas this year. So why walk around and not feel that vibe? I was talking to Leader today, and I told her, it's tough. It's tough because I miss my grandparents. This time, like I say, I just feel it. I wake up and I'm in a sad mood. It's not even a mad mood. It's not a mean disposition. It's not a hate. I'm just sad. It just be sad. Like I told someone the other day, my family and I are just now getting close. Like what you see and what you might see from me and my family on social media is not a norm for 39 years. Within the last 4 years, honestly, I've been getting connected with my family more. Before that, I've been a Rolling Stone. I've been a ghost. I won't even really say a Rolling Stone because I've been in Texas for 16 years. But I've been a ghost. I've been a legend. Like, Jeffrey got a son? Yeah, y'all don't know his son? Like, I've been that guy. Or, where's Jamar? Where's Jamar? I ain't seen him. I ain't talked to him. When I go to school, go back to Alcorn, motherfuckers ain't seen me. I don't be at homecoming every year. When I go to Flint, motherfuckers ain't seen me. You better catch me out or catch me on stage. Like, damn, bro, where you been? You look familiar. Right? So for me, I'm just now learning to change. And the problem is because I am so old, people expect me to already have this this mentality, this common notion of how to act towards holiday. And I don't. But then I have to ask myself this question. Because I don't, do I waddle in that don't? Or do I try to fix it? I don't force myself. I don't do anything that I feel uncomfortable with doing. But I don't be an asshole because I don't want to do something. I might not want to come to your family house for Christmas dinner. But I might pull up, but I'm not gonna stay long. I'm not gonna stay long. Unless you got some spades going and some dominoes going. That's the only thing that's really gonna entice me because I doubt I eat your food. I don't know who fixed what. I don't know who got cats. I'm not doing that. But now it's a situation where people know I cook. So I'm gonna have guests. I'm gonna mingle with a few people. I'm not gonna have a lot. Nigga, y'all still sick. Some of y'all ain't going to the doctor. Y'all need to get I got a Q-tip for your nose as soon as you come to the doctor. Right? But I'm not going to just intentionally be depressed. I know my emotions gonna be mad. I know and that once again, that's one thing I love about the people who love me and know me. If I say something off kill, they're not offended by it, right? They're gonna try to make me happy. They're gonna see the glimmers of sunlight that's shining through, right? They're gonna see the growth that I've had. I put a post on Facebook the other day and it said, "My book didn't start with your chapter. You got to read the whole thing up to your chapter, right?" And that just simply means you can't expect someone to know you or you know them based on this. You got to really dig deep. And so for me, when and I want to stay on topic and I want to stay on theme. When I talk about enjoying the holidays, you have to do what's best for you. So that for me, that means staying around people I'm comfortable with, knowing my previous chapters, understanding my mental health issues, right? Not being around people that are necessarily strangers or people that have emotional strangers. You know, I must talk about that too. Emotional strangers, right? Emotional strangers, like you can meet a stranger at the bar, right? That's a stranger. You can have fun with a stranger at a bar or at a sports event. What's up, Sora? Right? And then you have the strangers who are strangers to you, but they're kind of related closely, like meeting your mother-in-law for the first time, meeting your significant other kids for the first time. These aren't necessarily strangers, but they don't know you emotionally. They don't know you mentally. And those are the people I have to be leery of. Like if I go over J Rock's house, she has emotional strangers over there because those are people that she knows. That's not somebody we're just meeting for the first time and I don't know your name. This is people that she already knows, that knows her. And I'm coming to her and I have to make sure I present myself in a credible way. People always want to fucking keep it real, but I don't want to ever embarrass my best friend by shit I say. I don't want to embarrass my best friend by shit I do. So when I go over to your house and your mama there and your stepdad there and your sisters there, I don't know them. They're strangers to me. They're not strangers to you. So I have to be careful about how I act, about how I lash out. When I realize or make the decision to do something, I have to put on that emotion. I have to put on that mask. I have to code switch. Right? I can't sit back and just be like, oh, this is me. They better respect who I am. They're gonna be like, Janelle, why you invite him over here? He's so negative. We trying to have fun, and that's real. And that's real. So enjoy your time meeting new people, getting to know new people, um, having fun with new people. Enjoy the moments of Christmas. Enjoy the eggnog. Enjoy the hot chocolate. If you are blessed enough to get gifts, enjoy the gifts. Shout out to Dallas View. What up, Pierre? Um, enjoy enjoy this moment of rest, of solitude, of refocusing. Think about, and even just think about if you didn't have the holidays off, if you didn't have Christmas and New Year's back to back. You would lose those moments to recharge and prepare yourself for the next year. There are people that don't get this time off. Racetrack gonna be open on Christmas. There's gonna be some places that are open on Christmas. And we sit here when we get a certain amount of time, whether it's 2 days, 3 days, back-to-back week, because you're not working on New Year's. You turn up New Year's Eve, you probably ain't working New Year's Eve, right? So you getting at least 4 days out of 10. So you get an extra 4 days off to regroup. That's at the low end. A lot of people use their vacation time. I'm a teacher, so y'all know my shit. So all my teachers, I hate that complaint. But if you are working and you are looking at this in a negative way, if you're looking at this as uh, a depressing time, that's just a self-depression. Like I got friends who parents died this year. I get it. I get why you feel that way. I get why you lashing out. I've been there. I've been there. And people just blamed it on me being a negative person, but I was sad. I was hurt. But I say this to you. I say this to you as well. Keep pushing forward. Time heals all wounds. It'll never go. I'm still dealing with it. My grandfather died 2007. My grandmother died 2009. She actually died December 4th. And I try not to even think about it. If I look back, I probably was mean as fuck that day. But I didn't pay attention to it too much this year. You know what I'm saying? So, but you have to keep pushing through. You have to find the glimmer of light. You got to enjoy this time. Like I said, you don't have to go in the deep end. You don't have to do all type of extra shit. Y'all make sure y'all share. I ain't got enough shares. I need some more shares on this show. What's up with it? Y'all gonna share? Y'all gonna share? What y'all gonna do? Huh? What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna share? Um, mm, I'm sorry, y'all. It's your boy. Spaceship Oasis Incredible. This is Straight Talk with Spaceship, episode 19. Enjoy the holidays. I wanted to push out another show before the year ended. And I might do another show. It might not even just go live on it. I might just record it and put it up. That's what I want to do. That's why I want y'all to make sure y'all go to the YouTube. I want y'all to hit the sub button, like the YouTube. Fuck Facebook, man. I like Facebook. But I do a lot of work for Facebook. But Facebook, it don't feel right. Facebook don't feel right. So they might hit this for me saying that. But I like Facebook. What up, Mark? But I really want to push myself and J Rock's Facebook a little harder. That's like my present to her. Like she works so hard. She works so hard on everything for the station, and I don't think I could do it without another business partner. Forget a best friend, just a business partner with the business acumen and her determination. She's so much more determined than I am. But I couldn't do this without her, and I just want her to get. I want her to get her just due. She's done so much for music. She's one of the first female DJs down here for y'all that's not in Dallas, and she's amazing. And she's been working on her craft. She's not complacent. She's never complacent. And so, and with that, like with her being my best friend and her knowing me and being around me the longest, she has been like a major influence on me getting back to the holidays. So another thing I would say to enjoy the holidays, once again, is make sure you're around good people. Make sure you're around good people. Um, Good people not gonna force you to change. Good people are not gonna force you to change. They're gonna show you the change. They're gonna make you kind of almost feel guilty about not changing. Good people make you feel like my soror. She's only Jessica, shout out Jessica. She's a reverend. She's a pastor. And even though she lets me be who I am, and y'all know my mouth, I'm reckless. I always have a level of respect for her. So I cursed today on the phone with her. And I was like, I ain't show it to her because I'm a G. But in my head, I was like, oh shit. I cursed in front of the reverend. My mentor, Mr. Rhymes, 70 years old. He knows me. He's on my pages. But when he pops up in a show, because he'll pop in and peek in, and or he'll say, I changed the way I talk. Good people will make you feel bad about not changing. If you don't feel bad about being a horrible person, and I'm not saying horrible in just the worst way, but just fixing yourself. And I this comes back to the story. I have a lot of stories. It comes back to the story. If you don't feel bad about the things that you need to work on, I don't know what the fuck wrong with you, cuz. Right? Um, for me, J Rock, like I say, J Rock knew I wasn't a Christmassy person. She's been there since my kids were born. She saw me not do Christmas. Me and Jayla's mom had an agreement. You handle Christmas, I'll handle her birthday. Every year. I ain't worried about. I still would get her some shit, but the onus of Christmas wasn't on me. What do y'all think about that deal? What would y'all do if the parents or the mother of your kids or the father of your kids said you handle either birthday or Christmas? Would y'all do that arrangement? Which one would y'all pick? Which one would you pick? I did birthday. I think birthday is more. I don't know. And back then, that's what I thought. But, birthdays were more important than Christmas, celebrating Christmas. So I didn't do a lot for Jayla for Christmas, and so J Rock just always she got me gifts. You know what I'm saying? I don't have her gift yet, so I do have a gift from her. I gave her gift though, and I did get this gift. Shout out to my people back home. You know what I'm saying? My Secret Santa. You know what I'm saying? I got this gift. But she will always just do a little. She would invite me over. She knew I wouldn't come. She knew I wasn't coming. Back in the day, shit. We're doing Christmas brunch. You're invited over. Okay. I wasn't going. I wasn't going. There were some years I probably didn't get her shit for Christmas because I didn't get shit for nobody for Christmas. It was a day for me to sleep. Right? She didn't get frustrated. She kept inviting me. She kept doing for me. She kept loving on me. She kept talking to me. She kept giving me my space when I needed. When I argued and screamed at her and cussed her out for no fucking reason, she just said, okay, shit. I'll talk to you later. Me and J Rock has never had an argument. We've had many scats. We've had many disagreements. We have never had an argument. We've never had a fuck you moment. And she makes me want to do better. She makes me want to be in the holiday season because I see how giddy she is. I ain't finna do all that shit. That shit corny. Jay, I promise you, Sunday, and she's probably not watching this. She'll probably watch it later though. I'm gonna write it down. I'm not even gonna say it on air. I'm not even gonna say it on air. Hold on. I should have did this last week. Because I should have did this last week, I'm gonna put two things down. But they related. They related. So let me write this down. And if y'all watch Sunday, oh yeah, y'all, Sunday, we doing the top 10 songs of the year. We did songs 20 through 11. You can check those out on the radio station, thewildradio.com. And it was some good songs. But songs 10 through 1, whew, I think you're gonna like it. So please check us out 8:30 Central Standard Time this Sunday, thewildradio.com. Find us on YouTube. Of course, you can find us here on Facebook. What's up, Vicky? And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want me to broadcast, please hit us up, thewildradio@gmail.com. I'll be looking for questions. I want to do a question answer segment on the show, right? I want to have questions like in advance. I don't want to just talk for a whole hour all the time. Well, I'm gonna talk regardless, but I want to answer some questions y'all have, and they don't have to be about the topic, of course, because the topic's just random. But any questions you want answered, anything, any thoughts you have, anything, you hit me up with the question, thewild.radio@gmail.com. Listen up, Spaceship. And we're gonna do a listen up Spaceship segment. Even if you got hate mail, I want to read some hate mail. I want somebody to send me an anonymous email talking about how horrible a person I am. I laugh so hard. I would laugh. I would chuckle. That would be so funny to me. But I love y'all so much, man. Y'all are like super duper dope to me. Y'all are super duper amazing. We pulled through another year. We've had some highs, we've had some lows. We had some crazy things. I made a post the other day. I said, my 2020 wasn't too bad. I may have had COVID before COVID was a thing. I remember 2019, I wasn't feeling well. But I have not felt bad enough or had any symptoms to even think I've had COVID. So I'm thankful for that. And my love, I've had some family members. I had like 3 family members die this year, y'all. I had my Uncle Clarence, who died a couple years ago, his wife, and then their son died just very recently. So shout out to you, Douglas. Shout out to you, Aunt Juanita. Get that white family bigger. You back with your husband and your dad. So, but I've had a lot of people that I've known pass. But for me, on a personal level and a growth level, I've had a pretty good fucking year. I've met some amazing people. I've grew in some areas, and I'm not scared to grow, y'all. Like, I want to tell y'all that, like, as men, we are so fucking prideful. We are so arrogant in our conditioning. And I don't want you to think that this is a male bashing segment. But what I'll say is it's okay, not necessarily let your guard down, but learn some new skills. Learn some shit. Do some shit. Right? Like, it's okay. It doesn't change. We get so stuck in our ways. And that's why Black women are having these amazing lives and don't need us. Because they're willing to take risks, take chances, do things that we just don't do. We don't handle our business. We feel like once we get our foot stuck in the mud, we can't get out. We can. Pay off them fines, pay off them tickets, pay off them bills. Stop smoking so much weed. Stop drinking so many bottles. Stop wanting so many J's for a little bit. People ain't gonna judge you on your J's, bro. Nigga, I told somebody I rocking troops, nigga. I rock troops. My shoes $39.99, and my shit fly. Check my shoe game. Like at some point, we gotta catch back up. We getting so far behind the black woman. Like we're becoming the worst. We're behind Hispanics. We're behind Asians. The black man, and we gotta. We love our black women, so we try to please them. But we gotta make sure our shit's straight so that they can't come to us with the bullshit that they do. You can't get mad at their complaints because we're not doing enough of what we need to do. Can't no woman come to me with no bullshit. I take care of my kids. I got a good job. I pay my bills. I'm not out here in jail. There ain't shit you can say. I can cook. I can clean. Can't no woman come to me and question my manhood. I do for the community. I pay my taxes. I vote. You got to do man shit. And it encompasses all that. A lot of us ain't enjoying the holidays because we stressing. We stressing over $600 check. Yes, I understand people got furloughed. My sister got furloughed. J Rock wife got furloughed. I get that. But we're not putting ourselves in positions to win a lot. We're putting ourselves in positions to be dope boys or work at warehouses, work at call centers. I'm not hating on that. But we got to put ourselves in positions where we can't get furloughed. We got to put ourselves in positions where we are essential workers. They need more black male doctors. They need more black male teachers. They need more black male vets. They need more black, strong male police officers. That ain't on that fuck shit. Black lawyers. We can't get mad. We can't get mad if we not handling our motherfucking business. You will enjoy life. You will enjoy the holidays more. Nigga, look at me. Look at me. Do I look worried? I'm peaceful. I'm peaceful right now. I'm not perfect. I'm not where I want to be. But I can fucking breathe. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You got to accept what women say about us because we're not showing more. Like, and this is the thing. The ones that are showing more ain't what type of women they want. They won't. We all from the hood. Women want to Carlton Banks because he's secure. We ain't giving our women no security. Your woman don't feel secure. You'll never have her. You'll never have her. You'll never enjoy the holidays. Your kids don't feel secure. My son asked me the other day, Dad, because we was feeding Ralph, right? He was like, Dad, you're not scared of anything? I said, yeah, I'm scared of something. I said, but I'm not scared of anything that's alive. I'm scared of y'all seeing me as a failure or y'all failing or y'all dying. And he was like, I'm not scared of spiders and rats. I don't want that shit around me. Well, I'm terrified of ladybugs, but I wasn't going to tell him because he was going to try to scare me. And I don't fuck with ladybugs, right? But anywho, so when I told that to him, it looked in his brain because he had been, acting up or whatever. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of being a failure to y'all. I'm scared of you growing up and saying my dad wasn't shit because I say that every day. I say that every day. I don't want my kids saying that to me. So I'm saying this to you, black man. Whatever you got to do, get your shit together. Just get your shit together. We would have so much more of a voice if more of and I'll say this, our hood black men had they shit together. I can't take you serious about stop the violence when you're selling drugs. You can talk about getting money. You can talk about businesses. And most of y'all ain't even selling drugs, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not knocking you. I know them people, and they businessmen. They still fucking business. They take care of their business. Get your business in order. Get you some property. Get you some collateral. Get you some credit. That's all. It's beautiful on this side. I told G out a fly guy one night, and I don't know if he listened to me or not. I say, nigga, you ain't gotta act hood no more. Or you ain't gotta be hood no more. Everybody that know you hood. They know you street. You ain't gotta prove shit to these new niggas. I don't have to prove how hood I used to be. I don't. I'm good. Call me a square. I'm not a square. I just went out last night and rocked the club and kicked it with everybody in that bitch. I'm a cool ass dude. But I ain't gotta be that nigga no more. I didn't move to Dallas to be that nigga no more. I moved to Dallas to be amazing, to be great. That's what I'm gonna do every day. I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna sleep in. I wake up 8:30, regardless, alarm clock or not. If I didn't have an alarm clock on, I'd be late for work, but I'm early for life. You feel me? Like I'll be trying to sleep in, and shit just don't work like that. Get up, get out, get something, do something. Don't be lazy. Check out the album. I love y'all. I'm finna go, man. It's your boy. Go up, see Spaceship Oasis, the incredible. Please remember, always be a blessing to someone's life. It's not about what you get, it's about what you give. And here on Straight Talk with Spaceship, I'm trying to get this shit. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to do this shit. This is my shit. I should have did this shit earlier, but I was in my mode. But excuse me. Right here, Straight Talk with Spaceship. Where the fuck you been? I'm so mad at you. I'm glad you okay. I'm glad you are okay. You've been on my spirit like a motherfucker. I'm glad. But yeah, so right here, Straight Talk with Spaceship, we breaking one generational curse, one podcast at a time, man. Y'all check out the song King X. It's on my page. This shit's pretty dope. I'm trying to get the shit turned on. So y'all can hear that shit. But y'all can't hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I'm happy you're okay. I'm happy you're okay. I figured you got booed up. I wasn't tripping. I got a hit song. Feeling like Malcolm. I got a brown out. Feeling like Martin. I got a hit song. I love this song now. I performed this shit last night. With the live band with my nigga Dirk. Hey, I got a brown on. Feeling like Martin. Hey, I got a hit song. Feeling like Malcolm. I got an X on my chest. I just wanna put some X on some checks. I'm coming between peaceful protest and putting my foot on these niggas' necks. What you expect? The world is killing my presence. Even though personal presence is really not making no sense. But dollars they mean everything. Some are fighting the wrong dream. America's the new crime scene. Maybe I'm tripping the shit that I'm hearing. Got me wishing for the wrong thing. Revolution is on social media. Not just what to be feeding ya. I'm thinking some shit and popping my feet. And keeping the seat. I'm eating our meat and watching us bleed. Punching for free. Punching for free. Free. Dumb shit. I got a crown on. Feeling like I got a hit song. Feeling like